Happy Hump Day from the Boatyard Bar and Grill video boat. It is Wednesday in Annapolis, which means one thing for this drinking town with a sailing problem. Everyone is getting on the water, whether it's on a race boat or a spectator boat. Hi, I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV. Joining me from behind the camera this evening, our prodigious producer, Bruce Nairn. We had a cancellation last week, so tonight is our second attempt at getting in Series 1, race number 2 of the Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday night racing. We were surprised by a nice 7-knot southeasterly, but it is very pin favored. The boat's having a trouble making it on starboard tack. ORC 1 is off. AYC Race Committee has us on A5, which is a windward leeward bay tour out into the middle of the bay and then back. Current pushing everyone under the line. Nice clean start. ORC2 heads upwind for a long battle out into the bay. Bruce, what's the one start that we know everyone always looks forward to? It's the J105.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the port tack approach.
Oh, the port tack approach in the J105s. Doghouse is called over, and everyone that he fouled is going to be over too. That leaves Mayhem, Doug Stryker, winning this pin end.
Boy, Doghouse waited a long time to bail out.
They did. Maybe they don't have the radio on.
Yeah, but you had to know you. Never mind. Never mind.
J80s have 5 boats on the line, and the same thing is happening almost to this boat at the pin, but they managed to squeak over despite the current. Next off the line, the J30s, and Shamrock Bruce Irvin is coming hot off a win at their East Coast Championship this past weekend. We move into the inner course where the Harbor 20s are split into 2 fleets this season. 427 is Brilliant, Kenneth Appleton's boat, and that puts him in the Harbor 20 fleet as opposed to the white fleet.
What does that mean?
They didn't put 2 colors. They didn't call it white and something else. So they're supposed to be evenly split, and they'll try to determine a winner at the end of the season looking at points. .423 won the race last week. Garth Hitchens, Sugar, sailing by himself tonight.
Garth, that's not right.
That shouldn't be allowed. You
No.
gotta get someone on the water with you.
I'm protesting him right now. How come he isn't winning? Oh, I know why, because he doesn't have crew with him.
At the beginning of the white fleet is Blackout. Bonnie Van Scriver Steele, crewing for her husband, Ron. They also won the race last week, so if they keep this up, starting the season off with 2 bullets is pretty strong. 3 people on a Harbor 20. All right, that makes up for the other one.
Another sleeper. I like it.
In the other half of the Harbor 20s, the race for the front is a lot closer. Making our way back out of the Severn River, we've caught up with the Alberg 30s. 272 is Rinduin, Michael Meinhold.
I don't recognize this boat, Ashley.
It must be new to the area. We'll catch up with them at the party afterwards and find out. The Cal 25s, they used to have their own start, and now they are part of Perf Whitecap. I mean, they must be one of the longest running boats on Wednesday night racing.
As long as I can remember.
And don't count out Peter Shields Ronin, the other Cal 25. They resemble that comment about being one of the longest running boats. They've been out here just as long. Where Egos Dare, setting up for attack. They are on their way halfway to R2 from here.
So they help down for a film.
It's a big, big Jenniker, so they have a lot of work to do to get that thing around.
It's actually a Genoa. Oh, uh-oh.
Leading the charge back in is Dark Storm, Ken Comerford's J121. Boats going upwind, boats going downwind. One of my favorite parts of Wednesday night racing are all the fleets getting mixed up with each other on the way back home.
That's how the boat racing works, Ashley.
Yeah.
Boats go up, they go down.
Bob Fox's Sly.
Would they turn him into a main trimmer on that?
Our first J80 on its way back in after having a nice start at the pin. It's Derek Lynch's Outlaws leading the way. And Roger Lant, the beginning of ORC2 on his J35. Nice pressure still holding from the southeast. Psychedelic Kite has definitely got some miles on it, but Spartacus is making it work. Pass.
Total concentration here, actually.
Yeah, right after they passed out some beers. Bump in the night, our first J30.
Looking good.
Yes. And the first J105, the Green Boat Syndicate, which is a two-couple program, the Browns and the Wards, all usually racing on board. Who's at the helm tonight? Claire Ward herself. In second place, Santa's Reindeer, and key players in third. The Red 8, aka the Nun, is part of every single race course in the playbook, which is long. There's probably about 35 courses.
Really?
Yeah, that are options on a Wednesday night.
Nope, they forgot the jib part.
Who needs it?
Okay, how'd that work?
A tight windward strip. No, going with the Mexican on Wild Ting J88.
Pretty good, actually.
Pretty good. They got that
Pretty
maneuver
good,
down
yeah.
handedly. Elvis, they've got theirs a little bit inside out, wrapped around the jib. And somebody's got to hop out of that cockpit and help the bow person.
What a mess. Something I do.
We had about 5 days of ebb, so finally having some flooding current is sucking everyone back home. Outlaws, the J80 did have to do 2 tacks in here at the harbor, and Puffinator was able to catch up only a few yards to the finish line.
Change of fortunes here, Ashley.
Wow, Outlaws tried to take the high road. Puffinator took the low road and is gonna shoot the line right here. $340. Puffinator got it to leeward. Wow. After an hour and a half of racing to finish within millimeters of each other, that's what makes Wednesday nights so great. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're out here, send me intel about your boat. We find boats on the race course. We have something to say. If you want to come out and watch, being right on the Eastport Bridge right here around 7:30 is a great place to be. We'll chat to you next week for T2PTV. I'm Ashley Love.